On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Emergent.
Starting to exist or view, or to become known.
Examples:
Emergent repair of an aorta. An emergent republic. Extensive areas of emergent plants are usually called marsh.
Scot.
A tax or payment, particularly a share or portion of something. A person from Scotland or a Scottish immigrant.
Examples:
Pay annual Scot. Traditional Scot attire. The Scot-free suspect was later apprehended for a different crime.
Disorganize.
To disrupt or destroy the systematic order or function of something.
Examples:
Disorganize the party. Disorganize the whole country. His betrayal disorganized the company completely.
Perturbation.
A state of anxiety, confusion, or disturbance, a deviation or disruption from the normal or expected state.
Examples:
Seismic perturbation. Emotional perturbation. The unexpected financial crisis caused a perturbation in the stock market, leading to widespread panic among investors.
Pinwheel.
A toy consisting of curved and colored paper or plastic that is pinned to a stick and spins when you blow on it. A circular firework that spins round and round, emitting colorful fire.
Examples:
A toy pinwheel. Pinwheel windmill. He spun the pinwheel, and it stopped with the pointer on 5.
Physicist.
A scientist who specializes in the field of physics.
Examples:
Talented physicist. Theoretical physicist. Einstein was an outstanding and famous physicist of the 20th century.
Confuse.
To mistake one thing for another, to make somebody hard to understand.
Examples:
Confuse the listener. Confuse fantasy with reality. Her remarks confused the debate.
Roost.
A place where birds rest or sleep, typically on a branch or in a birdhouse or coop.
Examples:
Wild roost. Bird roost. The chickens return to their roost at sunset every night.
Hibernation.
A state of inactivity and metabolic depression in animals during the winter.
Examples:
Hibernation period. Artificial hibernation. Many animals go into hibernation during the winter to conserve energy and survive the harsh conditions.
Subgroup.
A smaller group within a larger group.
Examples:
Subgroup of the population. Patient subgroup. The researchers divided the study participants into two subgroups.
Erratic.
Characterized by lack of consistency, regularity, or predictable behavior, unpredictable or inconsistent in movement, behavior, or quality.
Examples:
Erratic behavior, erratic movements. The stock market has been behaving in an erratic manner, making it difficult for investors to predict future trends.
Fission.
The splitting of an atomic nucleus into two or smaller nuclei, releasing a large amount of energy, the process of breaking something into smaller parts or pieces.
Examples:
Heavy ion fission, atomic fission. Nuclear fission is the process of splitting an atom into two smaller ones.
Nod.
To lower and raise one's head, sometimes several times, as to show approval, agreement, greeting, or confirmation.
Examples:
Nod at each other. Nod courteously. She nodded quietly in response to the question.
Cryptic.
Having a hidden or obscure meaning or message, mysterious or puzzling in nature.
Examples:
Cryptic language, cryptic crossword. The message was so cryptic that I had no idea what it meant.
Hibernate.
To spend the winter in a state of rest, often in a sheltered place such as a cave or den.
Examples:
Hibernate in the adult stage. Hibernate for months. Bears usually hibernate during the winter months to conserve energy and stay warm.
Individualize.
To make something personal or more personal to suit the needs of a particular person, place, etc.
Examples:
Individualize each patient. Individualize dosages. Our schools offer individualized education by excellent teachers.
Primate.
Any mammal of the order primates, which includes monkeys, apes, and humans.
Examples:
Primate species. Primate sanctuary. Many scientists study primate behavior and intelligence.
Dolphin.
A marine mammal that typically has a beak-like snout, a streamlined body, and flippers, and that feeds on fish and squid.
Examples:
Dolphin show. Dolphin watching tour. The large group of dolphins swam gracefully in the ocean, jumping out of the water now and then.
Nutshell.
The hard, outer covering or protective casing that encloses the kernel or fruit of certain types of nuts, such as walnuts or acorns. A concise and condensed summary or explanation of something.
Examples:
Move into a nutshell. Nutshell version. Can you explain your argument in a nutshell?
Cohesive.
causing cohesion, bringing people or things together.
Examples:
cohesive ability, highly cohesive group. He skillfully combines these fragments into a cohesive whole.
Resilient.
Able to withstand or recover quickly from difficult conditions.
Examples:
a hard and resilient steel. Resilient population. She is a resilient person and has always bounced back from setbacks.
Meerkat.
A small carnivorous mammal that lives in southern Africa, known for its distinctive upright stance and curious and social behavior, often living in underground burrows in groups.
Examples:
meerkat colony. Watchful meerkat. The famous meerkat posture, where they hold their forelegs up and out to the sides, is called sentinel behavior and is used to watch for approaching predators.
Subordinate.
Of lower rank or importance, often used to describe a person in a position of inferiority or inferior status, serving as a secondary or supporting element to something else.
Examples:
subordinate position, subordinate role. The CEO's subordinate employees were expected to follow his instructions without question.
Sentinel.
A person or thing that stands guard or keeps watch, a soldier or guard who stands watch to provide security.
Examples:
sentinel duty, sentinel lymph node. The security camera acted as a sentinel, monitoring the area for suspicious activity.
Babysitter.
A person hired to look after a child or children while the parents are away or occupied, someone who provides temporary care and supervision for children in the absence of their parents or guardians.
Examples:
need a trustworthy babysitter, experienced babysitter. Our regular babysitter was sick, so we had to find a replacement at the last minute.
Pup.
A young dog, seal, or other animals.
Examples:
pup company, playful pup. The little pup was so cute, with big, floppy ears and a wagging tail.
Simplistic.
Oversimplified or lacking in complexity or depth, characterized by an attempt to explain something complex or multifaceted with overly vague or simple terms.
Examples:
simplistic approach, simplistic design. The politician's solution to the problem was too simplistic to solve the underlying issue.
Statistician.
A person who studies or is an expert in statistics.
Examples:
professional statisticians, environmental statistician. The firm employs several statisticians to develop a recommendation engine.
Cohesion.
The act or state of keeping or sticking together.
Examples:
Social cohesion. The cohesion of a team. We gain higher levels of social cohesion and stability.
Tactic.
A method or strategy used to achieve a particular goal or objective.
Examples:
An imprudent tactic. Alternative tactic. The coach implemented a new tactic to win the game.
Encroachment.
An act of moving or advancing into someone else's territory or area of control, an invasion or infringement upon someone else's rights or interests.
Examples:
Encroachment of territory. Encroachment on personal rights. The encroachment of the new housing development on the wildlife habitat caused concern among environmentalists.
Stereotype.
A fixed and unvarying idea or image that people have about what someone or something is like, but which is often not true in reality and may cause hurt and offense.
Examples:
Avoid stereotype. Negative stereotypes. Changing stereotypes about LGBTQ requires considerable effort.
Counterexample.
An example that contradicts or disproves a given hypothesis or generalization, evidence or an instance that renders an argument or statement invalid.
Examples:
Counterexample to the theory. Mathematical counterexample. The student provided a counterexample to the teacher's hypothesis, proving it untrue.
Koala.
A small, tree-dwelling marsupial native to Australia with thick, grayish fur, large furry ears, and no tail, which feeds almost exclusively on eucalyptus leaves.
Examples:
Koala sanctuary. Injured koala. The population of koalas has declined due to habitat loss, disease, and climate change.